We want to welcome Miss Sharmeze Little for coming up to speaking, you guys.
Good morning. Thank you for allowing me to be here. My name is Sharmeze Little. I'm from Warner Robins, Georgia. I'm 32 years old. I have a daughter. She's 13. I have a son. He's 9. Miss Janae said the topic to speak on today was going to be on self-love. So I actually wrote down a whole lot of things that I was going to try to talk about and go over, but I decided to just, allow my higher power to lead me and just let it flow. I think that the first step to self-love is actually first realizing who first loved you. Once you realize who first loved you, then it'll help you gain all the other aspects that you need to dig deep into yourself and love yourself. And the first person that I would say who first loved you is your Creator. Your Creator has created you in His own image. He made all of us wonderful and fearfully. So it's very important that you actually take the time out to get to know yourself. Sit down and go over all your strengths and all your weaknesses and work hard each day to become a better person. Once you start making progress, then you will eventually receive your crown, and your crown will be from your Creator. Throughout my life, I have dealt with a lot of different things throughout childhood and becoming an adult and becoming a mother. And at some various points in time, I thought that I loved myself, when I actually had to sit down and dig deep within me, and I realized that I really wasn't loving myself at that particular time. So I started to read and study my Bible and study my Word. I often play for strength and vigilance and discernment. Discernment gives you what you need to be able to be aware of when certain things come about, certain people come into your life. When you have vigilance, you're going to be able to see that this person is good for me or this person is not good for me. Different things that you may be involved in. Some things are going to help you grow and some things are going to hinder you. So whatever path that you choose to take is going to determine your outcome. So loving yourself and putting yourself first at all times is going to help you to reach your full potential. It's a process. Nothing happens overnight. Oftentimes it's going to be hard. You're going to be tested. You're going to have trials. And that's when you sit down and you open up your Word and you read. You read and read and read and you pray. That's what I do. A lot. I do it a lot. It brings me peace. Also loving yourself, I would tell you young ladies to choose your friends wisely. Choose your friends wisely. My daughter, she's 13 again, and her transition to middle school, we had to go through the process of me sitting her down and actually talking to her on a regular basis about, Kelsey, is this friend really good for you? And as a mother, I don't force her to do anything. I don't tell her, no, don't hang out with this person and don't hang out with that person. What I ask her to do is look at the actions that this person is displaying in your life. Are they uplifting you? Are they encouraging you? Or are they pressuring you to make bad decisions that will bring you down and throw you off your course? So she has finally, this year, second year in middle school, she has overcome that. She has some really good friends in her life, and I'm very proud of her for that. And even as you get older, some of you may be in middle school or, high school and, getting ready to go to college and things like that. It's going to be very, very important that you continue to have that same mindset and always stay spiritually grounded. Always stay spiritually grounded no matter what. If you have questions, ask Him. Ask your Creator your questions that you may have. Ask Him to continue to help you to stay on the right path, to make better decisions. You're not going to always get it right, but that's part of loving yourself. You mess up, you recover, and you try to do better. Another thing I'm going to speak about is something that's, I feel is very important at your age is protecting your bodies. Protecting your bodies. Your bodies are your temples. Your bodies are your temples, and at certain ages, we start to like boys, and we want to be around boys and stuff like that, but try your best to try your best to not be involved sexually. That's what I would say. Not be involved sexually, because it's, it's a lot of things that's, going around these days that can be a hindrance to you, and, unwanted pregnancies and sexually transmitted diseases, and, that's part of self-respect. If he loves you, he'll be okay with waiting. He'll be okay with waiting. The next thing I would say as far as self-love is to try to have some positive activities that you are involved in. Well, like you said that you like poetry. Kelsey plays basketball. You like reading. Janae, I know you're probably involved in a whole lot of different things. And, try to keep moving and, stay involved positively and take care of your body, take care of your health. Try to stay away. I'm not going to say try, I'm going to say stay away from drugs. Drugs harm your body. No underage drinking, things like that. I often think about the incident that happened. I forgot exactly where it was, but with what was her name? Miss Jenkins, the teenager, the 19-year-old girl who was partying with her friends, and she thought they were her friends in the hotel, and she ended up in a freezer and stuff like that. Those type of things are very real. They're very real. So again, it's very important to choose your friends wisely. If you're doing things, or you know within yourself when something is good and something is bad. Protect yourself. Always protect yourself. And you protect yourself by staying in, trying to stay in, good environments. And what else do I have? My major thing that I really just wanted to, get out there is being spiritually foundated. Being spiritually foundated, I feel, is, the first part of loving yourself. And I want to, again, thank you for allowing me to be here. Any questions anybody have? I do have one question for each person. I want each person to give me your definition of what love is.
Okay, so I'm not going to get into anything too religious, but I feel like it was love that saved my life. It was love that guided me through my years when I was 15 years old. I'm 16 now, I just turned 16 last month. It's the most powerful thing where it can do, it can hold anything, it could just stop anything that's negative and turn into something positive. That's what I believe love is, the most powerful thing in the world. I guess self-loving yourself is dealing with just loving yourself in general. Because even though we feel like, oh, we got this person to help me, encourage me, at the end of the day, you have yourself. And that's the real person you really gotta, love. So even though we have boyfriends and everything, and I'm not saying because, I like me some boys or whatever. But at the end of the day, I want to make sure I love myself, because I don't want to assume that when I get in a relationship that he's gonna love me and I'm gonna be all fulfilled, because I'm not. Because that's what I learned, that even though you in a relationship, you gotta love yourself first before you get in a relationship. Because if you don't, you're gonna get used to I'm thinking you think that he's gonna fulfill everything in your life, and he's not. The only thing he's gonna do is love you. That's it, pretty much. But he's not gonna prepare or complete you. The only person that can do that is you.
You won't see him for anybody else. So yeah, I agree with you on that. Love yourself always before entering into any relationship. Make sure that you love yourself, and so you won't have any voids that need to be filled. And you guys can just come together as one and be happy and peaceful, hopefully.
It deals with, it's like a basic necessity in our lives as humans, to be honest with you. Love, to me, it doesn't just start within yourself. Like you said, it comes from your belief. And love, it comes from trusting that belief, to trusting your family, to trusting others. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the main thing you need to actually love someone, like she said, love yourself, know yourself, and trust in yourself to make the right decisions and whatnot.
Well, I can't really say what love is. It's I have different perspectives. I guess love makes you feel loved. I don't know. I can't really.
Love doesn't hurt. It makes you feel good.
Yeah, it makes you feel good. You feel alright.
then it really won't bother you that much because you know you love yourself. So you won't allow other people to love you when you already truly love yourself.
Everybody needs love, because if you don't believe in yourself and you don't love yourself, it's gonna kind of mess you up in life. Because if like how she was saying, if somebody say like I love you and stuff like that, if they not really true about it, it can mess you up if they was just playing with you and stuff like that. And I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
So continue to love yourself and work on bettering yourself again, and don't look for a man to justify you and make you feel like you're nothing without them, even though they are very important. I'm going to add that as well. They are very important, and they are needed, but they're not 100% needed to make you happy. You find that happiness within yourself first. And remember that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, because you were made unique. Each person is unique and were made by their creator, and he made all of us different. So it doesn't matter your size, your skin color, what your hair looks like or whatever, you're still beautiful, and you should always love yourself, even if you feel that nobody else does, and value that. Okay. I've started a Queen of the Month, and I would like to present Miss Janae Cooper with her first Forever Queenin shirt.